everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Claudia. On today's episode of Casa with Claudia, I am going to be talking about on whether you should buy a fixer-upper home or not. The reason I'm going to be talking about this is because I know that we all watch HGTV way too much and our expectations are through the roof, but they don't give you or show you the reality. So I'm here to break it down to you, give you the harsh truth on whether you should buy a fixer-upper or not. So yeah, basically with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. Some of the pros that come along with buying a fixer-upper are that you get to renovate, you get to be creative with the design, you're basically your designer and you get to do and create the home to your taste. Second of all, you get to spend your money on wherever you spend the most amount of time. Let's say you're a family that spends a lot of time in the kitchen, you spend your money there. Let's say you spend a lot of time in the living room or in the backyard, whatever you want is where you're going to spend your money on. And lastly, your home is going to be worth more. The day you decide to sell it, due to other renovations that you have done, it will probably be more profitable than the day you bought it. Now turning to the cons, the first con is obviously the house is not going to be move-in ready, which you know when you're buying a fixer-upper. Also, once you're doing renovations, things can come up and your budget may be exceeded, and if there's any structural problems that do come up, you could potentially be paying thousands of dollars to build a permit. So bottom line is that you really do not know what the total cost is going to be at the end, and that could put you in a very, very scary position, and you may not know how much money you're going to have to spend, which is a very bad position to be in. Alright, so now I'm going to mention some of the things that you should keep in mind if you are thinking about buying a fixer-upper. First things first, you should do a home inspection. Your inspector should come and let you know if the house needs to do any structural changes, if it needs help with the roof, with the walls, that could potentially be costing you much more money, and the property may not be worth the investment. Second thing is get an estimate of the renovation cost. Hire an inspector or hire a contractor and have them let you know more or less a quote of what it's going to cost you or what you need to save up in order to do the renovations. The third thing is see if you can do any DIYs. If you want to get crafty, if you have the time for it, this could potentially save you a lot of money. You may need to take a lot of time off, or you may need to spend a lot more time doing it because this is not your profession, but you could potentially be saving a lot more money. With that being said, that brings me to my next point, is that you need to have the time for this and you need to have the motivation. Let's say if you do not have the time for this whatsoever and you can't DIY, you're going to have to spend the money and have someone do it for you. And motivation. Let's say you're super excited in the beginning and you want to do this full on and you realize halfway, oh my god, I don't want to do this. I want to shower in my bathroom. I'm tired of showering somewhere else. I don't know, whatever the situation may be, but you need to stay motivated because this can be such a long project. It could take months. It could even take years. So that's something just to keep in mind. And lastly, you should avoid being house poor. And what I mean by that is that not your full 100% income should go into your house, which means your mortgage payment, your taxes, your maintenance, your utilities, etc. If this is a situation that you're going to be in, if you're buying a fixer-upper, either A, you need to save up more money, or B, this is not what you should be buying. You need to buy a move-in ready home. Bottom line is that buying a fixer-upper can be a great home investment, but it could potentially be a financial burden as well if you are not prepared for it. You need to make sure that you have the correct resources as well as the time in order to manage this project. Also, this could be a very fun project, an exciting one as well if it is done the correct way. So yeah, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to support me and my channel, go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!